Our inner world is a fascinating and complex universe, a labyrinth full of bright paths and also dark corners. Sometimes we find ourselves walking on unfamiliar paths, feeling emotions that overwhelm and confuse us. Anxiety and panic are two of those experiences that, although common, often get mixed up and misunderstood. Navigating this emotional maze needs a compass, a map to help us understand what's happening to us. Knowing the difference between anxiety and a panic attack isn't just about giving the right name to what we feel, but it's the first step to learn how to manage these emotions and get back control of how we feel. Imagine you're planning a big event. The worry that everything will go well, that fluttery feeling in your stomach, that mind that keeps going over the details. That's anxiety. Anxiety, at its core, is a natural reaction from our body and mind to a perceived threat, whether it's real or imagined. It's that inner engine that kicks in when we face a challenge, a job interview, an important exam, or speaking in public. It's an emotion focused on the future, a constant worry about something that might happen. Think of it like an alarm that warns us of possible dangers so we can get ready. In small amounts, it's helpful and helps us adapt. But the problem comes when this alarm gets stuck and keeps ringing non-stop, even when there's no real danger in sight. An anxiety episode or attack, unlike a panic attack, usually builds up slowly. It doesn't just appear out of nowhere. Imagine you've been worried about money for weeks. The anxiety can grow day by day. You start sleeping badly, you feel restless, and it's hard to focus at work. Unlike anxiety that slowly builds up, a panic attack is like an explosion. It's a wave of strong, overwhelming fear that shows up suddenly and for no clear reason. It gets to its strongest point in just a few minutes, usually less than 10. People who have had one say it's one of the scariest things they've ever been through. It feels like you're in immediate danger of dying, that you're going to lose control, go crazy, or have a heart attack, all without any real danger around you. Imagine you're calmly at the supermarket, picking out fruit. Suddenly, without warning, your heart starts racing. You can't breathe, you feel cold sweat, and you get very dizzy. This is what a panic attack is all about. Extreme body feelings that come on fast, along with a huge, terrible fear. While anxiety is about, what if? Panic is about, it's happening now. The body feelings cause fear, and the fear makes the body feelings worse. It's a perfect storm that happens inside your body and mind, leaving you tired and scared once it's over. Both anxiety and panic attacks show up in our bodies, but how they do it and how strong they are is different. When you have general anxiety, the body feelings are usually there for longer and not as strong. You might feel your muscles are always tight, like you're always ready for something. Headaches from tension, stomach aches, feeling sick to your stomach, or a lump in your throat are often there. It's also common to feel tired, have trouble sleeping, or feel restless in your body. These are signs that your body is on high alert for a long time. It's like your body is always in energy-saving mode, but with the engine always running, which slowly wears out all the parts. In a panic attack, the body feelings are completely different. They are sudden, explosive, and super strong. The body acts like it's facing a deadly threat. One of the most common and scary feelings is heart palpitations or a fast heartbeat. The feeling that your heart is beating so hard and fast, it's going to jump out of your chest. On top of this, you might have trouble breathing or feel like you're choking. The emotional displays of anxiety and panic also show clear differences, even though both have fear as their main element. When you're anxious, the main feeling is worry. It's a state of being uneasy and nervous about things that might happen later. Your mind gets stuck in a loop of bad and scary thoughts. What if I fail the exam? What if I get fired? What if my child gets sick? This constant thinking makes you feel annoyed, makes it hard to focus, and leaves you feeling mentally drained. The emotional feeling of anxiety is like constantly listening to a radio that's not tuned in right in the background. The noise is there, it distracts you, it bothers you, and it stops you from fully enjoying what you're doing. In a panic attack, the feeling isn't worry but pure and total terror. It's a sharp, gut-wrenching fear that you feel right now. Your mind takes intense physical feelings as clear proof that something terrible is happening at that very moment. The thoughts you have are really bad and happen right away. I'm dying. I'm having a heart attack. I'm going to lose control. I'm going crazy. These thoughts aren't about the future, but about right here, right now. Even though we've seen that they are different experiences, it's easy to understand why anxiety and panic are often confused. Both share a common base. They are our body's fear responses. In both a peak of anxiety and a panic attack, we can experience similar physical symptoms, such as a racing heart, difficulty breathing or sweating. The key difference lies in three factors: onset, duration, and intensity. Anxiety develops gradually and can last hours, days, or even weeks. On the other hand, a panic attack is sudden, often unexpected. It reaches its peak intensity in a few minutes and usually lasts a short time, between 10 and 30 minutes. Another key difference is the trigger. Anxiety is fueled by worry about the future. A panic attack, although it can be triggered by a feared situation, often seems to come out of nowhere. And once it has happened, the main trigger for future attacks becomes the fear of the physical symptoms themselves. The person starts to be afraid of their own heart beating fast, interpreting them as the start of a new attack. When you're in the middle of a panic attack or a really bad anxiety spike, it can feel like you'll never get control back. But there are things you can do to help you get through it. The first and most important thing is to remember and tell yourself, this is a panic attack or anxiety. It's really uncomfortable, but it's not dangerous. It will pass. One of the most powerful tools is breath control. Try belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. Put one hand on your stomach. Breathe in slowly through your nose, counting to 4. Hold your breath for 1 second. Then breathe out slowly through your mouth, counting to 6. Focusing on the rhythm of your breath takes your mind off scary thoughts and helps calm your nervous system. Another really helpful trick is grounding yourself with your senses, also known as the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Look around you and name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel or touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. If you're with someone who's having an attack, your calmness is their best anchor. Speak in a soft, gentle voice. Let them know you understand what they're going through. I know this is really scary, but I'm here with you and you're safe. Nobody should face anxiety or panic by themselves. We humans are social creatures, and how we feel emotionally is deeply connected to how we connect with others. Having a strong support system, made up of understanding family and friends, is one of the most important parts of getting better. Talking about what's happening to you and feeling heard can really lighten the load. But it's really important to remember that even though help from friends and family is super valuable, it doesn't take the place of professional help. A psychologist or a psychiatrist are the experts who can give you a clear diagnosis and a treatment plan that's based on science. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy have been shown to work really well. A professional will teach you how to spot and change negative thinking patterns and help you build your own set of tools. Looking for professional help isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually the opposite. It's a huge act of strength and self-love. It means you know you deserve to feel better, and you're ready to do what it takes to get there. When you combine professional help with the care from your personal network, it creates the best place for you to heal and grow. If you're watching this because anxiety or panic are part of your life, I want you to know something very important. There is hope. What you feel now doesn't have to be your reality forever. These episodes, as scary and overwhelming as they are, can be treated. You are much stronger than you think, and you have the ability within you to walk the path to calm. This path isn't always a straight line. It will have its turns, its ups and downs. There will be good days and not so good days. But every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. The first step is understanding, and you've already taken it by learning. Now you know the difference between that ongoing anxiety and the sudden burst of panic. This knowledge gives you power. The next step is action. Seek professional help. Talk to your loved ones. Start practicing some relaxation techniques. You don't have to do everything at once. Choose one small action today. Remember to be kind to yourself during this process. Self-compassion is a powerful tool. Treat yourself with the same kindness and patience you would treat a good friend going through the same thing. The future can be a place full of calm, joy, and freedom. Imagine a life where fear doesn't dictate your decisions. A life where you can get on a plane, go to a concert, or simply enjoy a quiet afternoon without that shadow lurking. That life is possible and within your reach. The journey starts today, with the decision to take care of yourself, to seek help, and to believe in your own ability to heal. You are not broken. You are just going through a storm. And like all storms, this one will pass too. And after it, the sun will shine even brighter.